Hi students, welcome back to Chakravarthy E Classroom. I wish you all a very happy and colorful Diwali, and by next Diwali, not most of you students, my wish is that all of you must get success. All of you should get a government job. By next Diwali, you should be in a government job. From the bottom of my heart, I wish that one for you. Okay, it's not very difficult also, because the reasonable time to get a government job, or to crack a government job, not more than 6 to 8 months, provided if your preparation is in the right direction. You have to prepare in the right direction, work hard in a smart way by learning all the basics. Every time I tell you the same thing. First, develop the conceptual clarity, practice well, you can get accuracy, thereby speed. Finally, that leads to the success. Okay, learn the basics properly. After that, unconditional practice is required. Anyway, students, one more time, I pray God, all of you should get government job by next Diwali. Okay, right. Now, coming back to these questions, students, today we are going to discuss two questions from time and distance chapter, general problems of time and distance, but these two questions are taken from previous years only. I have not even changed the numbers. I kept the numbers also same so that you can feel the simulated questions of previous exams. Okay, right. And coming to the difficulty level of this one, very easy questions. I can say easy to a little moderate. If you know the concept clearly, students, I am telling you, you need not write anything on the paper. Without writing also, you can solve these two questions. Okay, right. Now let's go for this one. What exactly they have given? We will use the same strategy. What to do? You have to make the problem into two parts, information and the question part. First go for the question part, then go back to the information after reading the entire question. Okay, what's the given one here? Two buses, B1 and B2, start from two places, X and Y, at the same time. Very important, you see, they started at the same time. Always you have to keep an eye on each and every word. They started at the same time towards each other with speeds of 90 and 110 kilometers per hour respectively. Simple sentence, you can understand it. Then it was observed that B2 traveled 70 kilometers more than B1 when they met each other on the way. Then how much time would it take for B1 to travel the distance from X to Y? It's a good question, right? It's very easy for those students who know the concept. You can easily do it without writing anything on the paper, isn't it? First you visualize that one, then I'll go to the question part, then we will go for the information part. How to visualize this one? Simple, students. Place X is here according to them, place Y is here. A and B started opposite to each other, B1, B2 now here. This is bus 1 and bus 2. Okay, they started opposite to each other. This is what exactly they have given. Okay, now the speed of bus 1 is 90 kilometers per hour and bus 2 is 110 kilometers per hour. Alright, when they met on the way somewhere here, it was observed that this B2 has travelled 70 kilometers more than B1. If that is the case, how much time would it be taking for B1 to cover the distance from X to Y? This is the question. Okay, now go to the question part first, students. Simple. I need how much time would it be taking? How much time would it be taking for B1 to travel distance X from Y? I need time taken by B1. So time is equal to, you know this one, you must know the distance. Distance by speed, isn't it? Always start the questions like this. This is what exactly I need to find out. Distance from where to where? X to Y. So here I need to find out the distance between X to Y and substitute here. And speed of bus 1 already they have given, that is 90 kilometers per hour. It's already 90 kilometers per hour. Right, now my task is to find out what is the distance from X to Y. We can use the shortcut, students, here. In the previous sessions on YouTube also I told you the shortcut. Here time is constant, isn't it? Both the buses started at the same time and both traveled for the same time because both stopped at the same time. They met with each other. Traveled, that means started at the same time and stopped at the same time. That means time is constant. When time is constant, we can take the speed ratio as a distance ratio. If you want to get the complete explanation of this shortcut, you go to the previous video where I have explained that one pin to pin. Alright, the link I have given in the description box. But simply I can say, since time is constant, speed ratio can be taken as the distance ratio. What is the speed ratio of bus 1 and bus 2? Bus 1 and bus 2, I am taking the speed ratio, that is 90:110 or 9:11. That means bus 1 traveled at the rate of, suppose it traveled at the rate of 9 kilometers per hour. Correspondingly, B2 should travel at the rate of 11 kilometers per hour. This is the speed ratio. But when time is constant, this speed ratio can be taken as a distance ratio. As simple as this one. This is the relationship among speed, time and distance. I just repeat this one quickly. When time is constant, speed ratio can be equalized to distance ratio. As simple as this one. Now here, distance ratio also I am taking as 9:11. Now here, what's the meaning of this one? If the total distance is 11 plus 9, 20. For example, I am telling you. If the total distance is 20, bus 1 had traveled for 9 kilometers and bus 2 has traveled for 11 kilometers. Have you understood this point? Since time is constant, I have converted speed ratio to distance ratio. I have taken the least terms here. If bus 1 traveled for 9 kilometers, correspondingly, bus 2 should travel for 11 kilometers if the total distance is 20. Isn't it? These are my imaginary numbers. Compare these imaginary numbers to that of the numbers given in the question. What is that one? After meeting each other, it was observed that bus 2 traveled 70 kilometers more than that of bus 1. That means the distance traveled by these two, the difference between these two, according to the figures they have given, 70. According to our imaginary numbers, the distance traveled, these two distances, right? The difference between distance traveled by both the buses, according to imaginary figures, is 11 minus 9, that is 2 kilometers. Okay. Now go for the unitary method. What is a unitary method? If 2 kilometers is the difference, my total distance is 20. They travel for 20 kilometers, isn't it? If the difference is 2, total is 20. If the difference is 70, what is the total? As simple as this one. Now, what is the total distance here? 70 by 2 into, that is 20. So, this is 10 times and this is 700. What do you mean by 700, students? The distance from x to y is 700. Isn't it simple to solve that one? No need to write anything on the paper. You go with this method. Another method is also there, which is very close to this method. Even you can go with that. I'll tell you that as well. But I suggest you to go for this one because this logic can be used for many advanced level questions as well. Okay. Now, clearly what I have done, speed ratio I have taken as distance ratio because time is constant. Now the difference is 2. If difference is 2, total 20. If difference is 70, what is total? 700. Now here the distance is 700. 700 by the speed is 90. Because I should know the timing. How much time would it be taking for B1 bus 1 to cover this distance with 90 kilometers per hour speed? Simple. My answer is 70 by 9. 70 by 9 hours, because this is kilometers and this is kilometer per hour. If you want, you can go for the simply mixed fraction or decimals. That depends upon the options given by them. If you go for this one, this is 9 sevens are 63. Okay, 63 means what is the remainder here? 7 is remainder. 63 means 7 is remainder. Again, 9 sevens are 63. So we can take it as roughly 7.7 hours. Roughly we can take like this. Got the idea, students? Always do the questions in this way. If you know the method, you can do very easily. There is another method also. Instead of taking speed ratio, if you get any confusion, speed ratio is being converted to distance ratio. But I suggest you this method only because for many advanced level questions, it is useful. Otherwise, we can do like this. Let us imagine that the total journey is of only 1 hour. If it is 1 hour, as it is, everything is same. If it is 1 hour, bus 1 travels for 70 kilometers, not 70, I'm sorry, 90. Bus 1 travels for 90 kilometers, 2 travels for 110. The difference is 20. You can do in that way. If the difference is 20, total distance traveled is 110 plus 90. 110 plus, that is 200. If difference is 20, total is 200. Difference is 70. What is the total? Otherwise, for 20 it is 200. For 1 it is how much? Then for 1 it is how much? That is 10. Then 70 into 10. My answer is 700 as far as distance is concerned. The distance by speed you can get the answer. See, I have done the second method without writing anything on the paper. Why can't you do that one? Easily you can do that one. Next time onwards, don't write anything on the paper for the questions or this type of questions based on this logic. Got the clarity? Right. Go for the next question here. Next question, it's a good question. This question is based on average speed. See students, I'll give you a fantastic shortcut for this also. In our regular course, I've given the shortcut. You need not write anything on the paper, or you may write very less on the paper to solve this one. The maximum time for this one is not more than 45 seconds. How they have given is a man can cover a certain distance in 1 hour 45 minutes. They have given the time. Then he covers 1/4 of the distance with 20 kilometers per hour, next 1/4 with 30 kilometers per hour, and the rest at 40 kilometers per hour. Find the distance. Good question. It's a good question. If you know the concept of average speed from the basic level, it will become a cakewalk for you. It's a peanut actually. If you know the basic of this one, what is that? Average speed. Because in time and distance, average speed and relative speed are very, very important. Alright, now what is the formula for average speed, students? Average speed formula is average speed. I am writing here. Average speed is equal to total distance traveled by total time taken. Okay, here they have given parts. I give you the shortcut here. Already we have discussed in the previous classes on YouTube also. Even in my regular course, I have given very, very clear idea, crystal clear idea. It took almost 1 hour in our course to explain only average speed. The base will be in that way. Okay, anyway, I'll give you the shortcut here also in a nutshell. But first, go for the question as it is. Problem is divided into 2 parts, question and information part. I'm going for the question part. What's that one? Find the total distance. Now, how to find out the distance, students? To find out the distance, I should know speed and time. Okay, distance is equal to speed and time. Here clearly they have given a man can cover a certain distance in 1 hour 45 minutes. So, this is already there. This is 1 hour 45 minutes. Speed is time is there. I need to find out the speed here. If you know the speed with the given data, speed into time, give me the answer. How simple this one. But here, since they have given part of the journey with one speed, next part with some other speed, and the other part with some other speed, 40 kilometers per hour. When they have given in this way, the speed will become average speed. Remember, they have not given the speed directly. I need to find out the average speed for this entire journey into time taken for that one is 1 hour 45 minutes. You're going to get the answer after the multiplication. Now we got the idea. Now what is my task? Finding out average speed. I'll give you simple shortcut for that one. Listen very carefully. Focus on this one, particularly the beginners. Alright, in a nutshell, I'll give you the shortcut. Simple, students. You imagine in this way, the journey is like this from here to here, here to here. They made that one into how many parts? 3 parts they made it into. Here, 1/4 of the journey with one speed. What is the speed here? 20 kilometers per hour. Next 1/4 of the journey, let's take it as 1/4, be realistic, right? Next 1/4 of the journey, how they have given here, covered 20 kilometers per hour, next is 30, next is 40. This is 30 kilometers per hour. Okay, from the total distance, 1/4 has gone up to here, again 1/4 here. What do you mean by that? 1/4 plus 1/4, need not write anything on the paper, that will become half, 1/2, isn't it? That is half. Now the remaining is half. For this half the journey, he went with 40 kilometers per hour. Now I need to find out the average speed from here to here, average speed. That speed into the time will give me the answer. How to find out average speed? We will go by a fantastic method using LCM. How we do the questions in time and work, we do in the same way with the LCM method to find out the average speed, one of the best methods for you. In our regular course, I taught entire average speed with LCM only, most of the questions. Okay, right. How to go for LCM and for what we have to take LCM. Remember students, listen very carefully. I have to take the LCM of these speeds and the denominators also. When it is given in the parts, suppose they have given 1/3 with one speed, remaining for some other speed, means 1/3, 2/3. Denominator is 3. You have to include that 3 also while finding the LCM to avoid the fractions further. How here? The speeds you take, first speed is 20, then 30, then 40. It's 20 kilometers per hour, 30 kilometers per hour, 40 kilometers per hour. Now, along with this, or in addition to this 20, 30, 40, you need to take the LCM of this one 2 and 4 also, because those are the denominators here. So here luckily for 2 and 4, 4 is the LCM and 4 is covered in this highest number 40. You know LCM, right? How to take this one? First we have to choose the highest number, then go for the other numbers. One by one we have to do orally only. Now here simply you see students, 4, 4 and 2, of course it is covered in 40 only. No need to take that one separately. Now 20 is covered in 40 only. If I start with 40, for 4, 2, 20, 40, LCM is 40 only. Now 30 is there. 30 means how can I write this 30? 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, 3 into 10, 3 into 10. 10 is covered in this one. So 40 into 3 is the LCM for all these numbers. For all these numbers, LCM is 40 into 3. That's it. Don't multiply that one. Simply keep like that only, 40 into 3. Here, one logic is there, students. What is that one? Now, I have taken this LCM of this one as the entire distance from here to here. Observe this very carefully. This is very important point in this shortcut. I have not taken this distance as LCM. I have not taken this distance as LCM. I have not taken this distance as LCM. But I have taken the total distance from here to here. I have taken this one as the LCM, and this is nothing but 40 into 3 kilometers. That is nothing but the distance from here to here. Remember this one. This is very good technique in this shortcut. Okay, I just repeat this one. Once you decide to go for the total distance, imaginary figure you have to go for. That imaginary figure is nothing but LCM of speeds and denominators of the part of the distance. And remember, this is nothing but from here to here I have imagined the total distance. Got it? Now, to cover this distance, if he goes with 20 kilometers per hour, how much time would it be taking? Because to find out average speed, I should know total distance divided by total time taken. So total distance is 40 into 3 only. Total time taken. Now I am finding the time from here to here how much, here to here how much, here to here how much. I am going to add up these 3 timings and that will become the denominator here. Once you get this figure, I can substitute the figure there and that into time will give me the answer. You got the idea? One target and I have broken into some small tasks here. Now, here for the entire journey, see, actually from here to here, this 1/4 journey only, he went with 20 kilometers per hour. But for our convenience, from here to here, if he goes with 20 kilometers per hour, how much time would it be taking? How much here? 40 into 3 by 20. 20, this is 2 times. 2 into 3, 6. 6 hours it would take. 6 hours not from here to here. Observe carefully. From here to here. Just imagination. Next, from here to here. This is the distance. If he goes with 30 kilometers per hour, how much time would it be taking? 40 into 3 by 30, that is 3 0 gone, it is 4. 4. Next you say 40 into 3, 40 goes, it is 3. Now 6 hours, 4 hours and 3 hours. Here you should be little careful. Don't say that total time taken is 6 plus 4, 10 plus 3, 13. This is wrong. This is wrong. Why? Because here I have imagined that this 40 into 3, the total distance, if total distance is travelled by 20 kilometers per hour, how much time would it be taking? 6 hours. But I need only 1 by 4 here. I need only 1 by 4, right? 1 by 4 means how much time it would be taking? 6. 6 by 4 only plus. Now we got the idea? This is the additional step here you have to do. But to do the question within the stipulated time, doing this additional step is not a problem for me. Alright, now next you see here, this is 30 kilometers per hour. But not for the entire journey, only for this 1 by 4th part. So how much time it would be taking? Not 4 hours. It should be 1 by 4th of 4 hours. So it is 4 by 4. And this one. Alright, next one you see, this is from here to here, half time will also half 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. This is the total time taken. Okay, now here also students, you need not take any LCM here. Logically you can go for this. How you tell me? This is 6 by 4. 6 by 4 is nothing but 3 by 2 only. 3 by 2. Okay, if you add up 3 by 2 and 3 by 2, what is that? In simplification, what I told you, 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 3 only. Why? 3 by 2, half of 3. 3 by 2, half of 3, half of 3. Half plus half will become full. So that is 3. 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2 is 3. 3, 4 by 4 is 1. 3 plus 1, 4. Now total time taken is 4 hours. Here total distance travelled is 40 into 3 divided by total time taken is 4 hours. Now what is the average speed? Now average speed here, this is 10 times into 3, that is 30 kilometers per hour is the average speed. Alright, next I need to go for the speed. I got time already there. You just convert that one to entire hours, because 1 hour 45 minutes. Just convert 45 minutes into hours. How is that? Divided by 60. So 15 3s, 15 4s. That is 1 3 by 4 hour. This is 4 1s 4. 1 3 by 4 hour. 4 1s 4 plus 3. 7 by 4. 7 by 4. Now here students, simply I can go like this. This is the speed. Speed is 30 into 7 by 4 is going to be my final answer. You may simplify this one further. Simple simplification. This is 4 1 times 4 7s 0.45s 7.5 into 7 is the final answer. That is 7 into 7 49. 7 into 0.5 3.5. 49 plus 3.5 52.5 kilometers is the final answer. Just mark the answer like this. Isn't it simple students? To explain you, it took this much time. But if you know the concept of average speed, how simply you can do this question. I am telling you one thing students, if you do not know this method, it takes not less than 2 to 3 minutes to do this question in the examination, I am telling you. So you have to learn all these methods, all these shortcuts with the help of the concept only. Here first I went with the question part, isn't it? Distance is speed into time, but here speed is average speed, because parts they have given. Now the shortcut for average speed is taking the LCM. Here small twist is there. 40 into 3 LCM I have taken for the entire distance. When it is for entire distance, you need to divide the timings accordingly with the parts here, so that the total timing is here, this is 4 hours. Total distance traveled by total time, this is the average speed. Speed into time, I got the final answer as a 52.5. This is the way. Hope this is clear for all of you. Alright, I think I have given a good question or 2 questions on Diwali. Okay, just learn some new concepts, students. I really wish you all the best, and one more time I'm telling you, by next Diwali, most of you must get a government job. You must get the success. Thank you very much.